Parlays are some of the most entertaining ways to bet on sports, but it can be very difficult to profit off of them in the long run if you don't really understand how they work. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly what a parlay is and how you can bet it. A parlay is a sports bet that combines two or more plays on a single wager or ticket. The more plays that you add to your parlay, the bigger the multiplier is going to be on your odds and the bigger the payout. In order to win a parlay, all of the single wagers within your ticket must not lose. If a single wager within that ticket loses, then your parlay loses entirely. Let's take a hypothetical example where you've parlayed together the money lines for the Toronto Raptors and the Cincinnati Bengals. At this point in Betting 101, we hope you understand exactly what a money line is. But if you're still a little bit unsure, then check out this video right here on what is a money line. But for this example, there are four possible outcomes to this wager. However, there is only one outcome in which you are a winner on your parlay. First of all, the Toronto Raptors could win on the money line and the Cincinnati Bengals could win on the money line, and therefore you would win your parlay. Second of all, the Toronto Raptors could win on the money line, but the Cincinnati Bengals could lose, and therefore you would lose your parlay. Third example is the Toronto Raptors lose on the money line, but the Cincinnati Bengals win on the money line, but you would still lose your parlay. And the fourth example is the Toronto Raptors and the Cincinnati Bengals could lose on the money line, and therefore, of course, you would lose your parlay. How much will my parlay pay? In order to calculate the potential payout for a parlay that you put together, we must calculate with decimal odds instead of American odds and make that conversion. American odds would look like a -125 or a +300, and decimal odds would look like a 1.8 or a 4.0. Let's use a three-way parlay for this example. We'll take three events. We'll have the Green Bay Packers money line, we will have the Detroit Lions money line, and we will also have the Buffalo Bills on the spread. Again, if you're unfamiliar with a spread in the Betting 101 series, then check out this video on point spreads. But for this bet, the Green Bay Packers money line is going to be priced at -200. The Detroit Lions money line is going to be priced at +300. And the Buffalo Bills, who have a -3 spread, is going to be priced at +100. So again, for this example, we are going to have to convert from these American odds into decimal odds. So for the Packers, we will go from -200 to 1.5 decimal odds. For the Detroit Lions, we will go from +300 odds to 4.0 odds. And for the Buffalo Bills spread, we will go from +100 odds to 2.0 decimal odds. Now we're going to take all of these numbers here on the decimal odds, and to calculate, we are going to multiply them together. So if we were to multiply 1.5, 4.0, and 2.0 together, we would get 12. 12.0 is now the odds in decimal. If we convert that to American odds, we have a +1100. So if you were to parlay all three of these together, your odds would be +1100, and therefore you would have to wager $100 to win $1,100. It's pretty tedious and quite difficult to calculate the odds on a potential payout for your parlay, but almost every single sportsbook is going to do this automatically for you. When you put a bet into your bet slip on any given sportsbook, they will automatically tell you what the odds in that parlay are going to be, and you can decide if you want to bet it. What happens if one of my wagers pushes on the parlay? Each bet within a parlay is referred to as a leg. So if one of the legs of your parlay pushes, then that leg will be completely removed from your parlay as if it was never included in the first place. And now the potential payout odds for your parlay will be in relation to the remaining bets within the ticket. Let's go back to our previous three-event parlay that we talked about just a second ago. The Buffalo Bills spread is -3. So if the Buffalo Bills were to win by exactly 3 in this scenario, that bet would result in a push. So that would be completely taken off the ticket, and now the parlay would be Packers money line as well as Lions money line. So if we take away the 2.0 odds on the Buffalo Bills and now go to the 1.5 decimal odds on the Packers and the 4.0 decimal odds on the Lions, we multiply them together to figure out our parlay odds, and that will equal 6. Now our parlay has an odds of 6.0 or American odds of +500. $100 wager would get you a $500 payout. This would work exactly the same if a leg of your parlay is voided. For any reason, a sporting event might be canceled due to inclement weather or other reasons. Can I combine different sports in my parlay? Absolutely. Part of the fun of betting parlays is to find different matchups that we want to include and perhaps different sports that we want to include. We can include money line plays, point spread plays, and also totals plays to get our parlay the way we want it to look. Some sportsbook will allow you to also add in player props into your parlay, but it can vary from book to book, so make sure yours can do it. You'll notice that with the way we calculated the potential payout odds for our parlay in the previous example, that there is an exponential increase in potential payout the more legs you add to your wager. However, the more bets that you add into a specific parlay, the higher risk you take on in actually losing that bet, so adjust accordingly. Is a parlay the same as a teaser? A teaser bet is very similar to a parlay bet. However, for teaser bets, the spreads and totals are shifted extremely favorably for the sports bettor, and as a result, the potential payout dramatically reduces. It would be like if we took the Buffalo Bills -3 spread at +100 odds from our previous example. So the Buffalo Bills are priced at a spread of -3, but for a teaser bet, they could be placed all the way at a +2.5. So it is much more likely that the Buffalo Bills win against this spread. However, the potential payout is dramatically reduced because it is so favorable for the Bills to cover that spread. Make sure to check out the next video in the BetStamp Betting 101 series as we cover everything that you need to know about teaser bets. Be sure to keep it locked with the BetStamp YouTube channel, dropping a like on this one to let us know that you enjoyed, and also subscribing for more betting advice no matter what level of a sports bettor you are.